Welcome back to another week's video, the place for creators to learn all things monetization, blogging tips, growing your creative business, and helping you to do the very things that you love unapologetically. This week's video, guys, today we are going to be talking about passion, specifically how to find your passion. I know you heard passion over and over again. Some think that you can't find your passion, some decide that you can't. In this video, I'm going to break down the 5 ways you can discover your passion. So how do you find your passion? And guys, to start off this video, I want to let you know that I am totally for finding your passion. If you've been following my journey, my message, I'm always talking about do what you love unapologetically, right? So I really feel like you are to do what you're called to do, passion-driven, purpose-driven, whatever you may want to call it. So that's why I call this video, How to Find Your Passion, the non-guilty approach, because I don't want you to feel guilty for wanting to find your passion, or don't feel guilty if you have not quite found your passion. That is what I want to highlight in today's video so that you can get some tips, a little backdraft here on how to really set up your passion if you want to start a business, a brand, side hustle, or just even get your life together. So this video is for you. Let's get into the first way on how you can discover your passion. So the first way on how you can discover and find your passion is understanding why you are unhappy in the first place. So why are you unhappy? Why are you seeking out for more? Why are you thinking your passion is going to take you to the next level from being where you're at currently to getting you to that point of where you want to be? So why are you unhappy? Are you unhappy with your job? Are you unhappy with the day-to-day activities? So you would really want to do a little soul searching to get to this point, because you really want to know why you're unhappy. You want to fill that void. You want to see what can you do, like I said, to get you from point A to B. So you can do this. You can figure out why you're unhappy in the first place by asking questions. Just asking yourself, what do I want? Where do I see myself? What goals do I have in place? Is this really for me? Why am I seeking more? And you know, as we're progressing in life, things change, your personality change, your goals change, your lifestyle change. So really getting a hone on why you're unhappy right now, currently, in this present time, will really help you to get into that involvement of where you're trying to reach or where you're trying to accomplish, so that you can decide what you're passionate about and take action on it. I know for me, when I started looking into the things that I were passionate about, I was asking those same questions, like, why am I unhappy? What can I see myself doing? Which I'm going to get into in a minute. But just asking those necessary hard questions that may be kind of difficult, but it's making you more self-aware so that you can know what you can do to get out of the situation. So that is what you're going to need to do first. Okay, so after you gathered and decided, ask those questions of why you're unhappy in the first place, why you're seeking more to consider with your passion, the next thing that you would do is make something out of the time that you have currently. Now, what do I mean by that? Okay, so right now we're under quarantine orders, stay at home more, what have you, currently now in this time in season. So right now, just make time to do the necessary digging. Like I said before, doing the soul searching, but also the things that you're passionate about, go ahead and begin your research. Start trying to look into and develop the time to do more and be more and figure out more, and just put more time and effort behind the necessary, right? Instead of just saying you want this and you want to do this and you got to do this and I have to do this, you have to put some time behind it. So that's what I'm saying. Make time. If you have an extra hour in the morning before you clock into work, maybe that hour is later in the evening after you put the kids down before bed. Maybe you can do a little time in between the day. So whatever that looks like for you and your lifestyle currently, what you have going on, just make the most of your time to do what you need to do to get that passion up level, to dig deep. Because sometimes the passion is there on the forefront. Sometimes it's noticeable. Sometimes you know. For the people that just know, and sometimes you may not know, right? You have to ask those questions. Like I said, you have to do some little digging. You can talk to your close family, friends, loved ones, ask questions, ask them, what do you think? What did you see myself? What do you think is positive in myself that you see I can do? Did you notice something that I'm passionate about that I quite haven't noticed? Like, sometimes others can point that out in you. So that is what I mean by making the most out of your time, just so you can get a little more research going to help you out to discover that passion. So are you liking this so far on how to find your passion? Go ahead and give this video a like so I can know that you're there with me, and let's get into the next remaining tip. On to the third tip, we're going to be discussing more into the research phase. So as you discover why you're unhappy in the first place, making most of your time, the next thing that you want to do is get really into the research. So now you're going to research the things that you can see yourself doing full time. So after you got a little idea, you got a little bit of hint, a little bit of push there from your digging. Now, here is where the big researching comes from. So what can you see yourself doing full time? What is it that you want to do full time? So it can be anything, guys. And I'm talking about monetizing your passion. So this is where you will put it all together. Now, it can be related to a skill set that you have. Like I said, it could be something that you never even thought about. It can be something that you already do on your job. Like, you can do all of that, right? But the thing is, if you're multi-passionate, and most of us are, I know I have a lot of passions, but I'm not really passionate about all of them on the same level. So all of them I don't want to do full time, right? So this is where you would take notice on that, and what I'm saying, bring it into the full time arena, bringing it forward. So what can you actually see yourself doing? Can you see yourself writing? Can you see yourself writing a book? Can you see yourself on stage speaking in engagements? Can you see yourself as a coach, as a consultant, as a agency owner? Can you see yourself as a boutique owner? Can you see yourself as a stylist, personal shopper? Can you see yourself XYZ, fill in the blank, right? So whatever that skill set is, like I always talk about the skill set, the knowledge, your abilities, whatever that is, decide which one can you put in the forefront and make it full time. Which one can you put more action behind, monetize it, and go to the next level, go to the next step. So by doing your researching, that is going to help you determine which one you're like, oh, I'm going with this one. I'm going with this idea. I'm going with this passion. This one makes me more fulfilled, so I want to take it to the next level. And just like I said before, it doesn't have to be final or the end all or be all. If you do decide to go with one thing and put the other passion on the back burner, it's just mostly necessary giving you a structure, so you're not just, oh, I have all of these ideas, I'm stressed, now I don't know what to do, right? It's just pinpointing a specific idea or a plan that you really want to just go with. It can change, and it will change. Not saying it's going to just stay the same, but it's just something for you to take to the next level if you're ready to do your business and your brand, your side hustle. If you're ready to take that big time, full-time action, this is what you would do. Go ahead and label that thing to make it full-time. I have an invitation for you. So if you're someone with all of these great ideas, interests, talents, or gifts, or even passion, and you're not quite sure how to put it out in the marketplace, you're lacking structure or strategy, and you just want to know how to monetize it all, I am giving you the opportunity to work with me in my monetizing bootcamp. I'm going to put the link in the description bar. Click on that, book your call, and let's work together. All right, so we're going to get into the fourth tip on how to discover and find your passion is immerse yourself. So immersing yourself means after you find that passion, you did your research, and you think that you're quite set on what you want to do full time. Now you're going to immerse yourself in all things related to your newfound passion. So if your newfound passion is being a football coach, if your new passion is being a music teacher, if your newfound passion is being a caterer, opening your own catering business, you want to immerse yourself in all things related to that passion. Why? Why? Is because you're going to become more knowledgeable. Another reason is you're going to become an expert and position yourself as so. So by you gaining all of this information, immersing yourself in that industry, you're immersing yourself with everything related to what your passion is set upon, just so that you can get better and better, right? You getting better as that caterer. You discover that this is something that you love to do. You want to open your business. You're spreading the word, right? You letting people know this is what you wanted to do. So you can't come off, as, oh, I want to be a caterer, but I don't know anything about food or recipes, and I don't know anything about event planning or putting myself out there. And that's fine, right? We all are starting as beginners, but by you immersing yourself, you are getting yourself from point A to point Z. You're learning all the ins and outs. You're learning the beginning. You're learning the middle. You're learning the end. You're learning what it takes, what I have to do, how to position myself. You're learning the pros and cons, the good things, the bad things, the not so good things. Immersing yourself is going to be the number one thing that you can do to just position yourself for greatness in your passion. So you won't be so nervous and you won't be so beginner stages. Even if you are, you're learning everything that you need to know so you can position yourself as the right caterer, right? In this case, in that example. So you want to immerse yourself so you can put yourself ahead of the game and put yourself in the right position of what you need to be in finding your passion. The last and final way to discover your passion, which is my favorite, is provide value. How do I provide value, Shannon? I'm glad you asked. Teach your people, right? Monetizing 101. Teach your people. So after you have done all the above, after you have discovered why you're unhappy in the first place, make most out of the time you had currently, did your little research, immerse yourself. Next, you're going to lay it out on the table, provide your value by teaching your people. Teaching your people and providing value is going together. They work together. So this is how you're going to express yourself. This is how you're going to get out in the marketplace. This is how you're going to label yourself and position yourself wholeheartedly here as an authority and build your credibility based upon whatever passion you decide to roll with. So like I said, with the catering example, let's still deal with that. So you're a caterer. You decide to open your catering business. So how do you provide value? You're providing value. You show up on whatever platform, whatever media outlet that you want, providing value, showing people how to cook, how to make recipes, how to make lasagna, how to make steak and potatoes, how to make meatloaf. Get creative behind it as well. You can do it like with some little themes. You can put it out in far as different holidays that come up, but you're providing value because you're teaching people. You're teaching people how to make meatloaf on a Sunday night. You're teaching people how to make quick meals for kids back to school time. You're teaching people how to make a full Thanksgiving spread. Now, you don't think, I love saying this, you don't think people will pay you for that. This is why I'm so passionate, guys, with telling you guys how to monetize your passion. But back to this, you're providing value, you're showing up. People are taking down notes. Ooh, let me see how to make that meatloaf. Ooh, let me see how she cut that pie or that cake. You don't think that people need this. People thrive off information, guys. People are looking for information. People are searching for information. So when you're providing value, you're teaching your people and they're trusting you, they're liking you, they're like, oh my God, I gotta get into Suzanne video because she's teaching me how to make an apple pie. Like, all of this information is what people are searching daily in the search engines on YouTube and Google. And you putting yourself out there as a new catering business, positioning yourself. You may just learn how to do the apple pie a week ago. Maybe you found it on Pinterest and you're taking it out and you're putting it out as your own content. Who cares? You're repurposing content, then you're providing that value. You're teaching your people, you're educating your people. Your people are loving you. They want to work with you. They want you to make an apple pie for them. They want your recipe. They want you to show up on a webinar where you can teach them all your cooking goodness. So that is why I always say start with providing value as well when you're trying to find your passion, because it can take you far, and that is going to help you as you provide value. You're teaching your people and you can begin to monetize it all, and it all works together, guys. It all works together. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button as I'm putting out videos consistently every week again. If you want to be a part of this creative community here to help you build your creative business, learning about monetization, blogging tips, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. That is all I have for you guys. I hope you got some massive value here in today's video on how to find your passion. It doesn't have to be boring and bland. And with these 5 tips, if you take these 5 tips and take action on them, I guarantee you would come out a little bit more confident when it comes to finding your passion. And that's what I wanted to do and hope you gather in today's video. Don't forget to hit the like button and hit the bell to be notified. I am trying to do more videos weekly as I started out, so I'm trying to get more consistent again and be on here every Monday for you guys. If you enjoyed this video, comment below, let me know. And also, what else would you like to see from my channel helping you with your creative business? And don't forget to check out the more videos that I have to help you build your creative business. And I will talk to you guys next week.